I have a message today of current energies, and I'm just going to say it. Stop tormenting yourself. Stop tormenting yourself. And I'm going to go into depth on what this looks like for many of you and really tune into what it means for you. But this is what I'm picking up for a lot of people right now. Um, and if I'm going to be honest, I'm working on those pieces myself. So here we are. Things are really still balancing out. We are still balancing things out, and it's okay. So love yourself through the process as well. My name is Amelia. I am an intuitive empath. I do healing work. I do mentorship. I do a lot of stuff. So check out my website, newmagnoliawellness.com, and check out my Patreon community, Empath Ascension, and let's connect. So anyway, I've got some cards here, some visuals to help us through this whole process that you might be experiencing right now, because the last 2 weeks have been intense. And so I've been, a little bit missing in action on videos because I was just processing so much for the collective, for myself, for my kids. And so stop tormenting yourself. Let's move into a more balanced, free, beautiful, creative space. Let's do it. So let's take a look at what this looks like. These first two visual cards that I pulled are really going to be kind of interchangeable. I was like, whoa, oh my gosh. Oh, the last card, beautiful. But the first two, I'm like, okay, they all can be beautiful in their own light. So I'm not going to judge it, but they were a little intense, shall we say. So we have the Hanged Man. Now, people who know tarot traditionally know what that truly means. The energies I'm picking up for that, you can see the beautiful rune energy too. It's like we are trying to find our spark as to who we are right now. And we're going out on a limb going, is this really the safe place to do this? Is this for me? Am I connecting to all parts of my soul, all of the lives I experienced? Maybe those deepest, people call them ancestors, those spaces that are really risky. Am I really connecting with all of that right now? But yet I'm holding on, like I'm not letting go fully, but I'm just dabbling in finding my purest form of light. That's kind of what this says to me. And it looks like water below, so it's like balancing with the water energies, but that pure divine prism light coming in behind her is just so beautiful. Okay, so here's the intense one, and I am suddenly super hungry. So if somebody out there is feeling really hungry and a little woozy, that's probably for you. And okay, here's here's where I heard the word tormenting, you guys. What is being mirrored back to you that it's time to address? What is holding you in bondage? What are those shadows around you, in and around you, that are just keeping you entangled in this tiny space? It's time to expand. It's time to thrive. It's time to grab onto who you are meant to be. So what are those shadows? This is very similar to a card I pulled in another video, with the birds and the shadows and the strings. I mean, it's coming up over and over and over again for a reason. This is a completely different card deck, and it's coming up again. So don't let that entangle you any longer. It's time to break free. And so some of these things are subconscious. We don't even know we're holding on to them, and that's okay. So do what you know how. Listen to your highest self. If you need help with that, I'm here for you. And just let them go. Integrate, let them go, release them, recognize them, love them, and then just really see how this clears up to be the most authentic version of your soul in this now moment. So it even looks like she's just feeling, to me, like it looks like she's sitting in a bird's nest even, and the birds all around, and she's feeling entangled. That's the word that comes to mind. So it's time to just untangle all the things that have gotten us to this point. It's time to let go. So here's what the magic is. It's like so funny. I've pulled this card many, many times for a lot of my clients, And even one who said, it's time to roll the dice. And I was like, look, there's dice right there around her neck. How did you know? Um, but notice all the things that she's attempting to balance. So this is like, it's the wheel, you know? So, but she's transmuting that dark into light, you know, the dark coming in. I don't know if I've done a video on this before. I feel like I have. It's coming up again. So somebody really needs to hear this message today. Maybe many of us do. And so keep moving out of the dark and moving into your purest form of light right now, because it's only going to serve you and everyone around you for everybody's highest good. So in humanity, whoever you are connected to, your soul family, and she's doing tree pose, you know, the yoga tree pose. So she's very grounded, she's very rooted, but also balancing and juggling a lot. So, I mean, I think that's where we're at this tipping point in our world right now. So, but yet she's so steady, balancing all of that. It's effortless. She's above the storm. She's above the darkness. Some star energy behind her too. Look at the stars. It's hard to see on the video. I apologize. But just really what it comes down to is just finding your authentic soul imprint of who you're meant to be, listening to your highest self, and eventually helping others to find that as well. So I'm not sure if there's anything else I need to say above and beyond that. But anyway, in the meantime, give yourself a lot of grace and love and reach out if you need support. Find your soul family and just enjoy the process. All right, we'll talk very soon. Have a lovely moment in time whenever you're meant to see this.